Hey everybody, I'm Jesse, and welcome to another edition of Gen X Thinks. And today I'm gonna make a sort of short video. It's not gonna be real long. I just had a one hell of a long day yesterday, and I'm trying to catch up. But I'm gonna talk about music today, and just some of my thoughts and stuff on it, and my favorite songs. I was asked before during a live stream what band I would want to listen to if I could only pick one, like if I was stuck with one for the rest of my life. And I said Soundgarden, and I'll stick with that. But as a rule, my favorite songs, I mean, my all time favorite songs, I realize, are just like one off songs that I had never really heard of the band before. They weren't really big, popular bands, kind of outside the mainstream. And I just ran across the song and never really listened to anything else that band played. I don't know if it's a one hit wonder or what, but just it. And these are my favorite songs. So just so y'all can get to know me a little better, I figured I'd tell you my favorite songs. And another thing that hit me, I've said this a couple times before, that I don't really listen to music a whole lot, not really big into music. But once in a while I do. I'll just uh, for whatever reason I'll put music on instead of listening to my book. And a song came on my playlist by Candlebox, I think it was, and I actually started feeling emotional, just listening to the song for no reason. I just felt like a tightness in my throat. I didn't start crying tears or anything, but I felt a tightness in my throat. I'm stuck in traffic and stuff, and I started thinking about it. I was like, why am I reacting to this song this way? And it just made me think maybe that's why I don't listen to music. Maybe without thinking about it, that's why I'm not constantly listening to music, because makes me, it provokes an emotional reaction. It makes me feel stuff. And, I don't want to be at work and start getting all choked up and shit when I'm trying to, when I'm trying to build a tiny house or whatever, trying to cut a beam off a trailer or weld something to a trailer, start getting choked up. So, yeah, maybe that's why I don't do it. Because books, and I mean, there are places in books and stuff that might get me choked up a little bit, or make me feel a certain way, or when I watch movies, but music seems to do that a lot more. So I thought I kind of had a had an epiphany there, and I thought I'd share that with y'all. But my like I said, my favorite songs, I don't really listen to the band. I don't they're the band, there's no other of those songs on my playlist. Never really heard of the band before. I'll just run across it, and like in a movie or something. Like one of my favorite songs is "Going Out West" by Tom Waits, and I heard that song while watching Fight Club. Because when they first walk into that bar and they're going to go downstairs, to the basement of that bar to have their Fight Club. They're walking through the bar, and that song is playing on through the speakers of the bar. It's in that movie, and I was like, damn, that song sounds cool as shit. So I looked it up and found it, and I don't know if Tom Waits ever made another song. I have no idea. And another really great song that I absolutely love is "Down Around My Place" by Joe Bonamassa and John Hyatt. And I think I just stumbled across that song somehow on the internet or something. I've never even heard of these two people. Maybe I'm like a cultural illiterate or something. These might be really famous people. I don't know, but I've never heard of them. They might have been in other bands somewhere else or something. Maybe just musicians in other famous bands, and I just don't know. I don't know the names of musicians. I don't. except for really famous ones like Slash or something. But yeah, that's a really great song that I enjoy listening to. And for those of you who might be interested in checking out this kind of stuff, um, I highly suggest that you do check out these songs because they're not real mainstream songs. You're not going to hear of them just from on mainstream platforms somewhere. You're not going to hear them. They're not going to be sold on YouTube music or whatever, iTunes, whatever it is. They're not going to be big and prominent there. You really have to dig around to find this kind of stuff. And one of maybe my all-time favorite song is a song called Space Lord, and it's by a band called Monster Magnet. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of that band. I've never heard of any of their albums. I don't know much about them, but that one song, Space Lord, it's just awesome. That's one of those songs I got to freak out to, do the white boy freak out with the, yeah, and sing along with it and stuff. So yeah, that's yeah, I gotta say that's my all-time favorite song. It's just a badass song, and I don't know if they've ever made another good song like that, but that Monster Magnet really did a good job with that one. And another song that I really like that you probably never heard of it's called "In Hell I'll Be in Good Company," and it's by a band called the Dead South, which I just ran across that one on the internet too, I think. But those are less known songs, less popular songs that are really, really good if you like that kind of music. You have to check it out and see because there are different kinds of music there. All those songs are a little bit different. I don't know if they're all in the same genre or not, but you can check those out and see if you like them. You can just look them up on YouTube Music for free and just listen to them if you want. But also, I would like to ask y'all to do the same thing. Put one or two or three songs from lesser known bands that you really, really like. Put those down in the comments so I can check those out. So, because those things, those kind of songs aren't easy to find. They don't promote them a lot, and they're not upfront and visual, right in our faces. So they're easy to pass by. And I've just listed 4 of those songs, and that's over several decades. I've only found 4 of them, and I know there are more of them out there. So if y'all have good songs like that from lesser known bands that you really like, even, just a one-shot song that you ran across like that, then let me know in the comments. I want to check them out. So please do that for me. Other than that, I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Thank you for all your patience dealing, through all this with me. Our live streams and all that stuff, getting used to some changes here that I'm going through. And I just want you all to know that I appreciate that. So thank you very much. It means a whole hell of a lot to me, seriously. Wouldn't be up here doing this if it didn't. So thank you very much. And I hope y'all enjoy these things. I really do. And I'll leave you there with that. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and comment. If you'd like to support the channel by becoming a member, I'll leave that link down in the description, or you can head over to the channel page and become a member that way. If you'd like to support the channel directly, you can do so by clicking on that super thanks button down there. Or you can head over to Buy Me a Cup of Coffee and buy me a cup of coffee. I'll put that link down in the description too. If you're interested in Gen X gear, we got some pretty cool stuff over there at Redbubble. Gen X Thinks and Gen X branded stuff. T-shirts, coffee mugs, hoodies, stickers, all kinds of cool stuff. But I'll leave that link down in the description as well. If you can't or don't want to support the channel in any of those ways, you can always do so by sharing these videos on your social media. That helps out one hell of a lot, so thank you very much. I sincerely appreciate those of you who do that. Thank you very much. If you have any ideas for future episodes of Gen X Thinks, please put those down in the comments, or you can email us, and the email is genxthinks@gmail.com. And as always, stay frosty, Gen X, and I'll see you on the next one.